Hello everybody, this is ELIZ-SHA Keating from wisdomseekers.net. Emphasis again on the .net because that's what I've got, a .net. And we have this is for fire signs: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And this is my logo. Where you see the logo, you find us. So, this is for July 12th, 2023. Tomorrow, Wednesday, Maddie and I will be on for a meditation. Please feel free to join us at 5 o'clock Pacific time. We usually talk about what's happening with the astrology or the moon at that time, and it's pretty good. It's a good conversation. We're kind of funny. It may be a little different tomorrow, but as a general rule, this is how it is. So July 12th starts out with the Fool card, which is kind of cool because it means it's a day that anything can happen, that we're not stuck in the routine, we're not stuck in doing things over and over again the same way. We can start something new. The Fool means anything is possible, and that to me is amazing potential. And if you look at my Fool, he's looking for a holy grail, and to me the holy grail is knowledge, self-knowledge, not just knowledge for the sake of knowledge, but knowledge, self-knowledge. When we know who we are, it makes a huge difference in what we can and can't do. And that's not knowing ourselves and beating ourselves up. That's knowing ourselves and being more. I didn't know I could do all that. I can do a lot more than I thought I could. That kind of self-knowledge. It is also a time of balance. The Two of Cups, and that's what we do. Want a lot of balance in our lives, honestly, because balance is like grounding. You need grounding to move forward. We can't ground. You can't move forward with your flighty and all over the map, but you can ground and explore all the same places, but without being flighty. Does it make sense to you? The flightiness is the distraction, the exploration of the different places we want to be in life. That's fine, as long as we do it with a place of grounding. So the next three cards basically are a combination. The Knight of Cups, which is support, strength, balance again, and it can come from within, which as we grow more spiritually, that happens more and more often, and it can come from the other side. All right, and the Seven of Wands says we've got the skills. We know the life skills that it takes to survive what we're doing. Does it always make us feel good? No. We have the right to be cranky occasionally. We do. We also have the right to be in happiness and joy. It is, but the truth is, we have the ability to do this. We have the ability to. Make our way through this labyrinth. And it is a labyrinth. The secret is we listen to the heart. The heart says yes, the heart says no. The heart says be careful of that, but go forward. The heart says don't go forward because you're going to run into this. Wait, sidestep 3 feet. And then try again. And there we come to the Three of Wands. And the Three of Wands, right at the moment, is one of my favorite cards to receive when I read for other people, because you cannot progress until you take responsibility for your own actions. And once you take responsibility for your own actions, your ego has less control over you. It's not telling you, oh, but I want to be equal to these people, and with I say I'm equal, then I am equal. Well, there's no such thing as equal. Everybody has their own shape, their own needs to be, and everybody can vibrate maybe at this level and somebody else vibrate at this level. It doesn't matter. It's not important. What's important is that you are trying and you're moving and you're growing. Where you vibrate is very unimportant. But if you allow your ego to get in the way and say, oh, but I need to be equal to or better than them, then you stop yourself. So be responsible for your own sake, which means allow your ego to do the job of the ego, which is to keep you alive. Don't walk on a red light. Don't get in a rust bucket old car that the brakes are probably going to go, that kind of thing. Then the mind is your logic. It tells you how to do things. Your heart is the master. It says, yes, I want to do these things. How can I go about doing it? And yes, I want to fall in love with that man. I want to fall in love with that woman. I want to buy that dog. And your heart goes, you want the dog? Are you sure? Have you got time for it? And the logic goes, well, you don't have time to walk it. You don't have the money to buy the food. You don't have the money to go to the vet. Are you sure you want that dog? No, I don't want that dog. Or contrary, yes, I do want the dog, and I will find a way. I will work harder to make sure I have money for vet bills and good food, because I just love that dog, and it is so important to me for my spiritual growth. And the heart goes, yeah, I agree. The heart says, that's just your ego. So pay attention to the heart, all right? Then the mind tells you how to go about doing things. So having said all that and taken up all that space, the 12th is a day of growing more wisdom. That through your subconscious, allowing your subconscious to grow, and allowing your subconscious to grow and become very much part of who you are, part of your wisdom. That's what it is. You can allow yourself to make a change tomorrow on the 12th, and it doesn't have to be thought out, because your subconscious has already gone through the process, and you can just do it and you're fine. And what else? Again, this is going to be a common thread for the rest of the year at least. Bring in the male energy in little tiny bits. Don't push it too hard. Just gentle it in. And people say, how do you gentle it in? Well, you don't get angry. You don't get frustrated. You don't do the over-the-top acts of anger, or you have to behave this way or I won't like you. You go, I really like what you did with your shirt. The color suits you really well. You don't point out the negatives, you point out the positives, little bit by little bit. All right? And when you can do that, you get to the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands is all about celebrating. And this is something that I say over and over and over again. Celebrating ourselves, celebrating around us, bringing in the joy factor is very, very important. High spirituality is joyful, and you want to be in joy and happiness. And this is the next card that goes with it. It's the Ten of Cups. It is, again, being happy. It is being in joy. It is being... When you're happy, you attract positive things. When you're not happy, you attract negative things. How many times have you woken up in the morning and you're just and you go out going and everything happens to you is bad, negative, nothing good. But if you could go back to sleep for another 20 minutes, wake up and go, I feel so much better, I feel so much more relief, and go out and face the world, and the world goes, oh, you're happy today. Okay, let's give you more. And because the subconscious is seems to be the master of us still, the subconscious will go, you want happy? We got happy. Look at that beautiful bird over there. Isn't it the most beautiful bird you've seen? And then it just roller coasters from there. Yes, it takes a lot of courage to step into being something you're not. It takes courage to step into the joy factor because we're trained that it's wrong. Well, untrain yourself, basically. Choose to be positive. Choose to be the best you can be. And again, it's stay in balance. Know where you're going. Don't worry about how you're going to get there. The universe and you want the universe and you to want the same things, and that is one of the secrets of being in joy and happiness. It's not that you give over your rights, because that's not the job. Your job is not to surrender, but your job is to be in unison with the universe and want what the universe wants. And since you are part of the universe, you obviously do want what the universe wants. Think about it. Namaste, namasko, and I love you, and you I do love. Bye.